April 6, 2004 is when I had my car accident. I was driving these back roads at night, and I was thinking about doing some shit. I was gonna send some motherfuckers to heaven or hell. You know what I mean? You know how you bitches are. Bad relationship, cheating and shit, lying, deceiving. And I was driving and was thinking about all these shit. And when after I said that, I passed the cop. I panicked. I lost control of the car. The steering wheel locked on me. It didn't budge. It didn't turn not left or right. I freaked out, and I went to press the brakes, and my foot pressed the gas, and that freaked me out even more. And I was coming upon a sharp curve already, and I was freaking out. I don't know what I was thinking about, just jumping out. And when I opened the door, I went through through these signs that that shows that you're going through a curve up ahead. Went through those. I went airborne. I hit a full-grown palmetto tree with the impact. It fucked me up. I had head trauma, fractured 3 discs in my spine, broke 2 ribs. One of my ribs punctured my right lung. Cut up bad and all that. I got knocked out after I came back. Came to consciousness. I smelled gasoline, and my intention was to get up and get out, but I couldn't breathe right, and so I started, ended up choking on my blood because of the internal bleeding, and I went to turn to my side so that blood can come out of my mouth. Something I learned in juvenile youth, CPR, and I did that, and I smelled gasoline, like I said, and my intention was to get up and get out of there. I couldn't feel my legs. I started poking my legs, poking them. Couldn't feel nothing. I already knew I was screwed, So I'm there waiting, and you know what I mean, and I'm there just waiting for my fate, waiting to die. It was a full moon that night, and I was there just talking to God now. You know what I mean? I was by myself as well. I didn't have no passenger, and you know, um, nobody heard nothing, even though it was like yards away from another house. Nobody heard nothing, and luckily for me, the cop that I passed, he called it in. He was an off-duty cop going to work, and so he called it in. And someone else came by. I heard him pass by. But they passed me, and I thought nothing of it no more. I was like, forgot about me. I'm gonna die there. So like I said, just started talking to God. I lost my patience a little bit. Well, a lot, should I say? And so I was already bleeding out, and I lost couldn't just started, like, hey, God, you gonna freaking take me? I'm ready to go, and I start thinking about what my mom and dad gonna think, how they feel, and I was just, kind of like breaking down, accepting reality, and then I hear a woman's voice, a soft voice, and so peaceful, soft voice, calm down, Jesse, help is coming, don't worry, help is coming. I looked to my right, and it was my twin sister, Jessica, glowing, smiling, like, like nothing. And she was just telling me, help is coming, don't worry, and I was happy to see her in those conditions, but, and I was like, and I was telling her I want to go with you, She's like, no, you can't come with me. It's not your time. It's not your time, Jesse. Mom needs you, dad needs you, brothers need you, sisters, your kids need you, your friends need you, and there's people still want to see you, there's women that still want to see you, and the world needs you. That's what she says. The world needs you. I didn't know what she meant by that, at the time. I like threw it back of my head. I was just like, I want to be with you, and she goes, no. And then later on, I hear a car approaching, the wheels, and it slowed down, the brakes. Ain't nobody there, and whatever little breath I managed to get. Yeah, help. Oh my God, and it was the second cop. He came back. He called it in, and he kept me company, talked to me, and much love and respect to first responders. I got nothing but respect and love for that, for them all, for what they do, and so I'm there. He's keeping me, conscious, keeping me talking, and I'm talking to him, and I'm talking to her, and then he's like, who you talking to? And I'm like, talking to my sister. And he's like, there's no one there. And I was like, it's because she's dead. She passed away in 1999, car accident. Drunk driver. Now I'm sorry. And I can already feel myself bleeding out. My body's getting cold. My hands are pale. They're getting pale white. And it's like I already know it, so I just tell them, and tell my mom, everyone, I said I'm sorry, and I love them. You're not gonna die. You're not gonna die. Like, yeah, I feel it. I'm slipping away, and then I hear the paramedics come in. It's a small kind of town, country town, and it was a back road town. So back road. So But anyways, they came, and I was slipping away, and I said no. I got a couple things off my conscience, and there I go. I slipped away. I come, by that time the paramedics already got there, they're working on me, but I already came out of my body. Like I got on all fours to get up, to stand up, and when I did that, when that happened, I heard a voice said, "Oh, there's another one." And I looked towards where the voice came, and I could see people in the shadows, but there was nobody there in the crowd, the paramedics and anything like that. And when I realized there was a light, a circle of light around me, because I can look at my feet, and there was a circle of light, like a circle, a perfect circle, a light, a white light, like a tube, a white light, like a spotlight, but a tube, a circle, just around me. And this is at night. And I could see other people on the other side of that light in the dark who didn't make it. I seen a kid that was in the 60s. He had a turtleneck. I seen an old Spaniard dude with his metal armor, fluffy collar. Seen, some people that were like in the 90s. Their clothing were like in the 90s, 80s, Seen some that were in the 1800s. Seen a white blonde girl with lace dress, fluffy, socks, blonde. She was glowing too, she was glowing white, waving hi to me. And I'm like, what's going on, And so I see my sister up there, and I start crawling up. Because I was on the ditch, so I start crawling up. And when I went to put my left hand in front of me like this, none of these tattoos were there. They were all gone. All these tattoos were gone. And plus, I can walk, I can stand. And I ain't feel no more pain. I feel nothing but peace. Like just joy and, no worries no more. And so I see my sister on the road, so I went up there, ran up there to where she was. I couldn't get any close to her, and I'm telling her, I want to go with you, and, I'm scared what I might find out, and, she's like, don't worry about it. You're not going to do anything. You're going to find out the truth, but you're not going to do anything. You're going to learn to forgive and move forward, and I'm always with you. And that's what she said, I'm always with you. She goes, I love you, and she's like, it's time for you to go. I'm like, no, I don't want to go. And clear, and boom, I opened my eyes and, took a breath. And the paramedics were talking to me. Then I slipped into a coma for a week. They wanted to pull the plug on me. Everybody was kind of like, yes, no, maybe. Or my mom and dad were like, no, even if he's a vegetable, we're going to take care of him. luckily I came out of it, thanks to my baby mama. Followed her voice, and that's how I opened my eyes. And after that, she went her way, and I went my own way. And so I just want to share my story. This is my story. God is real. I earned my place in heaven, and it wasn't through pride, ego, greed, blood, envy, none of that shit. You know what I mean? It was all by honor and speaking up for the truth. Standing up for those who can't, stand up for themselves. Fight for what's right. Fight for my family. Fight for your family. For my friends. For my home, my country, for my neighbors. Everything that God loves and says. That's what I did my best to obey. So, I earned my place in heaven, even in His army. So, that's up to y'all how y'all want to take it. Y'all want to believe me or not, that's all right. If not, go ask the Catholic Church. They know about my situation and my story. So if not, go ask the government. They know about my story too. So I don't know why nobody say shit, but that's what it is, and it's straight facts. I got a lot of people that can back that up, and just keep your faith up. Jesus Christ is the man. For me, that's how I made it. I gained my place in heaven, and I earned my wings in God's army. So take care. God bless everyone, and keep the faith up and keep fighting. Don't give up.